We're out here, Sea Otter Classic. I'm Spencer Rathkamp.
I'm Mathias Giraud, aka Super Frenchie.
Hey, Maya here, on my way home back from South Africa.
Welcome to Thule Outdoor Club News, the show where we talk about the outdoors, cool people, and what's going on in the world of Thule.
In this episode, we're diving into bike trends in Japan with the legendary Tomomi Nishikubo.
We'll watch some wild scenes from the Sea Otter Classic, one of the biggest bike festivals in the world.
We're also meeting Apa Sherpa, the Michael Jordan of Mount Everest, getting some dojo vibes in Japan, and following one of our ambassadors preparing for the adventure of a lifetime.
And of course, we'll find out who is heading out in my outdoor home.
But first, we're gonna kick things off the fun way with some dogs and some powder-filled snowboarding.
Yeah. Hey, this is Flo Ole in Bagmassage in the middle of nowhere. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and we're gonna do some red lines on skis and snowboard today. Went for a reconnaissance flight. Actually, you can see the peak far there. That's where we're gonna go. The mountains, so much beauty and so much amazing action, but it obviously can be really dangerous. Like one wrong decision could be a fatal one. So that's why it's important to work as a team, reassess every situation, work with the local guides, and only then we can enjoy the beauty and show great performance up there. Just came down from the mountain, switching off avalanche transceivers for the day. The snow was really good. We rode some beautiful north faces deep, got some powder, lots of slough, and I think we captured a lot of great moments.
Hej, hundcoachen Fredrik Sten här. Nu i helgen hade jag tillsammans med Thule Store Göteborg Thule hundpromenad. Vi fikade och hade mysigt tillsammans, vi gick en sväng och vi tränade hund. Här kan du se lite klipp.
Bonjour, I'm Mathias Giraud, aka Super Frenchie, and I'm right here with Thule in my home resort where everything started, Saint-Gervais-Megève, and we're gonna rip around and let me show you the place. Let's go. So what's happening now? I did a few pickup shots, and I'm gonna head up to the crown jewel, the AV Cloche. And the big, round, dark cliff up there, that's gonna be my launch pad for today. We do have to get all the way up to Montjoly on the left there and skin across the ridge. It's gonna take about roughly an hour. Position myself up there, ski the couloir next to the cliff, then enjoy the face, jump off, fly away, and then it'll be a nice round of high fives.
Well, that's a fun way to start a show.
Totally. Now it's time to meet one of the coolest riders out there.
You got a glimpse of the bike ninja in our first episode, but now it's time to meet him for real. Here's our conversation with the lovely Tomomi Nishikubo.
How's it going? And thanks for having us here.
Welcome to my bike course.
Yes.
So cool.
Oh, cool.
Tomomi's North Shore. First, can you tell us a little bit about who you are?
Okay, I'm Tomomi Nishikubo. I do street trials and freeride, mountain bike freeride in Japan. I have been riding my bike for 21 years.
Nice.
Just 21.
Yeah, just 21.
A little bit.
And you are the ninja rider here in Japan, right?
Yes.
It's a great nickname. I love it.
Our favorite.
So much.
Because of the movies that you make films about
Yes.
riding, right?
Yes. I made it 7 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It was the first one, which I put some ninja costume and I do some trick on the bike.
Yes.
And it went viral.
Amazing.
Amazing.
So good. And how long have you been an ambassador for Thule?
2 years.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes, I am so much outdoor people, and my wife is also. I do some mountain biking, and she do some running with stroller. So Thule is a dream brand.
We are at Tomomi's North Shore, and this is brand new, 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about how this came about?
Okay. There was nothing 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks. That's great.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
No.
Yes.
So crazy.
And this is our first course which I produce
Okay.
myself. And the reason why I built it is my latest edit, Ride to Survive 2, was filmed in this mountain. And it took 1.5 years shooting and digging and building everything. And finally I made it. And after that, I feel like making some fun thing which I love. So I want people to enjoy some technical stuff.
Totally. So it's just open to the public. Anyone can come ride.
Yes, right.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
So cool. And you built it with your hands. Like you did this.
Yeah, I did it by myself.
Wow.
Right, chainsaw and design,
So
building, everything.
It looks great.
Me and my friends and my father. I want to share my passion for biking. And you know, there's so many good young riders in Japan and it's growing. So I hope they enjoy some other mountain bike styles like me.
Yeah. And how would you describe the current cycling culture in Japan?
It's growing. It's growing.
Because of things like this and social media? And
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, Olympic Games helps it so much.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, BMX became Olympic. Yeah, this spring. Yeah.
More awareness about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks fun.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Also, now we have 10 more proper bike park in Japan. But 5 years ago, we have only 5 or 6. It's growing. It's really
Nice.
growing.
Yeah.
Is there any Japanese specific like customizations or things that you don't see outside Japan? Yeah.
Yeah, we have some cool, unique custom on the bike, like anime
Uh-huh.
on their wheels.
Oh, really? They decorate the
Anime
bike with anime.
decorated.
Do you have an anime bike?
Ah, yes.
You do?
Yes, I used to have anime custom road bike
Awesome.
from Canyon.
Oh, really?
Oh, cool.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Manga edition.
Oh my God.
Cool.
Yes.
That's
For
awesome.
the Ninja Rider.
Are gravel riding and bike packing popular here in Japan?
Yes.
They are.
It's really, really growing in
Oh, nice.
Japan. Because, you know, we have so many good gravel in Hokkaido and some countryside. So now it's growing than road biking.
So what do you think the future of cycling looks like here in Japan?
I hope keep growing, keep growing. I hope, and yeah, I'm sure it's getting growing. And as you can see, we have such a good bike park.
Yes, we have a beautiful bike.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So many young riders and so many bike shop.
Cool.
Love to see you ride this bike park
Yeah.
and show us how it's done.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Do it.
That's great. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Woo! How do you feel?
Yeah, feels so good. What designed this course?
Crazy. Wow, he is so sweet and so cool.
So cool. Like Bike Ninja, seriously? That's the perfect name for him.
Absolutely. Next, we're going to switch gears and meet a different kind of hero.
You're about to meet Apa Sherpa, one of the greatest mountaineers of all time, and a true force for good in his home region of Thame, Nepal.
Last year, his village was hit by devastating floods caused by glacier lakes bursting, wiping out roads, homes, and the school supported by the Apa Sherpa Foundation.
But even in the face of destruction, Apa's mission continues, giving Nepalese children access to education and a future beyond carrying loads up the mountain.
And today, we'll get an update on how things are going in Thame from Valerie Littleton, president of the Apa Sherpa Foundation.
di orang la live jo de gi di live la orang khang kya se leo gi khang jo ji sila ta thela or gi orang la yön de mesini kala kino tama ya yön de no wasini or gi thela khang or khushi ho de gi thela 他们年名了Apa Sherpa Foundation，看着了都呢，Everest了忙不着什么，他们的这个搞了个皮更没劲我心里喂。我叫他这边么的，好像吧，Thame了，他们的好像我的恐怖了。路拉山那么多，什么路拉那样的，我们Thame了来，我你们送过去，他了弄不了当地，我了从就去了，一点center，这个center啊，唐伯文那种center里面喂。那我这那不里路米的刚不能忙了，什么干呢嘛？我这什么了？这了是原来没什么干了，这个提起来一Apa Sherpa Foundation过来像你，他们的我这个弄的个米的了，的我这看我这个弄把固那了的看，弄把了固那了行的咋了的，弄把固那了的米的了。我他什么的了，刚不看着了，现在看什么的刚不看着了，啥个什么，看什么的，云的了，这个安丰的当皮子的当米嘎嘎么的，没什么什么的，弄不了这了事情啊，当帮让这个的别了，我的我了忙么一路，平时忙么嘛呢，我了看什么罗尼那些的了，罗尼把我们就了不多不了。这个다른 문화 비서 다른 문화什么자라 더 챙아가 약사고이노 딜라기기 반도 아이디어제 하는 비서도라 다른 문화 호 비서도라 마자라로 한대로 퓨저들라 레몬시 가스마 돌아도 버리미니시 연연이 레몬시 돌아도 버리미니시 서리 아스비기 그만이 그런 거 아무데도 버리요 처음으로 뭐지 우리가 에베레스트에 처음으로 뭐지 기 간다 겸중나게 말라 다서불어 도저지 말라 도망가게 기 나선 항상 얘기기 기 나선들어 좀더 우리가 퓨저들로 기 피저들로 도야 도라냐 항상 리스트를 라니 항상 좀 것이
Hello, this is Val with Apa Sherpa Foundation. We just wanted to give you all an update on Thame, which is Apa's home village. Last August, there was a glacial lake outburst, and it flooded the entire town of Thame, including the school, the medical clinic, and many of the homes. Apa, right after that, went to help give community support, also assess the damage that was done to his home and his tea house. They were able to stay and fortunately rebuild Apa's home, but many of the village people in the village just weren't quite as lucky. Many of them have either relocated right now to Kathmandu or to a village called Upper Thame. When they first got there, our main focus was just to help with a bridge to help them secure shelter because winter was coming on. We wanted to make sure they had clean water, clothing, just all of the provisions that they needed to make it through the winter. Now we have shifted our focus to the schools. The school is always the heart of a village. And after the earthquake, when they were able to get tents from the Red Cross, it was the first thing that went up. School is so important there for them. It gives them so many choices in their lives. So far, we are planning on doing all of the inside replenishing. The desks, the tables, the computers, the school supplies, all of that is what we're going to focus our funding on. for right now. We can do that. We can rebuild again. We can help them replenish the schools. The thing that we could never replace would be lives. And fortunately, there were no lives lost in this flood. And that's the most important thing. And from there, we can move on. We really appreciate the help of Thule and all that they have done for our foundation. We could never do what we do without them. We appreciate you all, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Wow, it's hard not to be moved by Apa's story. From the summits of Everest to rebuilding his village.
He is such a legend. Up next, we're heading to one of the biggest cycling events out there.
Here's a look behind the scenes at Sea Otter Classic, where brands, fans, and riders from around the world come together.
What's up, everyone? My name is Munive. I'm a professional mountain biker and just arrived here in beautiful Monterey, California for the Sea Otter Classic. This is one of the biggest cycling events in the US. People from all over the world travel here to see what's new in the industry and to race bikes. Go Heather! So now that I've shared what I'm going to be doing this Sea Otter, let's go check out what some of my other Thule teammates are up to this Sea Otter.
We're out here, Sea Otter Classic 2025. I'm Spencer Rathkamp. We loaded up our Thule Verse on Wednesday, drove up here with a couple bikes, decided we're just racing one, and we couldn't ask for a better weekend. The sun's shining, the wind is kind of blowing, but we're racing bikes, having fun with all of our friends, and the whole industry here has been coming for 12 years or more maybe, and keep coming back because it's a good time, and it's the Sea Otter Classic. It's just what we do.
Wow, it is so amazing what these people can do on two wheels.
Incredible. But just so you know, Thule isn't only about biking. It's about empowering people to live their active lives.
And one person who really captures this is Mutsuki Yamaguchi, a karate master and stunt woman from Japan.
空手家の山口睦月です。10歳から空手をやってます。私にとって空手とは人生のすべてを教えてくれた先生です。コーヒーが大好きなので、休日はよく息抜きがてらカフェに行ってます。 私にとって道場とは精神統一ができてかつ自分を見つめ直す初心に戻れる場所です。諦めないことです。難しいことに挑戦するのがとっても大好きなんです。他の方が不可能だと言ったことを成し遂げることで自分に自信がつくので、より諦めることを諦められないです。
Wow, I have never seen our production team as silent as they were filming in that dojo.
Yeah. Now it's time to switch from people to products.
This is where we take a little breather and check out something new from Thule. So in the last episode, you saw our behind-the-scenes film, and now it's time to see the end result.
Think of it as our version of a commercial, only way better.
Yeah, way better.
Welcome back. Time to check in with our field reporters from around the world.
Brody, Martin, Vaya, what's up?
Hey Thule crew, I am just in the middle of packing for our next expedition to Mutsuki. So we're going there to try and film the world's highest wingsuit jump. And it's a 6-week long trip, and obviously there's a lot to fit in and a lot to pack and make sure we don't forget anything. So, been a busy morning, right in the middle of packing. Everything's laid out on the floor, all in the nice packing cubes. We've got the drones, cameras, spare drones, spare batteries, everything we need for the trip. And then everything, try and keep it as organised as possible so that when you're living in the tent, you can just grab everything you need and know where it all is. So yeah, wish us luck, and we'll try and keep you updated throughout the trip. And yeah, see you soon.
Here's a quick update from Martin Söderström. I've just packed up my bags and I'm heading to Barcelona for a week for some riding, some sunshine, hopefully a bit warmer weather than here in Sweden. The reason why I'm here in Barcelona is that I'm coaching 15 slopestyle kids. So we're here for a week in a training camp. It's been a while since I rode the slopestyle and dirt jumps, so I'm actually a bit nervous, but hopefully it's like riding a bike. I will remember how you do when I get there.
Hey, Vaya here on my way home back from South Africa for Darkfest. Here are some snippets from the bigger highlights. I hope you enjoy, and I just can't wait for next year already.
You rolling?
Thanks for the updates, everyone. Man, I thought surfing in Bali was adventurous.
Oh, I know. And then there's our ambassadors, like climbing Mount Everest and biking across countries and just living wild lives.
So wild. That reminds me, we're going to be following Brody on his journey to the top of the world right here on Thule Outdoor Club News.
But now it's reveal time. So let's see who was hiding behind that mystery tent in my outdoor home.
Okay, time's up. If you guys guessed Anders Bakke, you're right, because that's me. As a professional free skier and outdoor enthusiast, having a solid base camp like this is key for my adventures. Using the Thule Foothill tent, it's super easy to bring, easy to unpack. Just takes half the roof so you can bring a lot of gear. This is pretty much my outdoor home. What's yours?
That's all from us this episode.
Next time, we're coming to you from Stockholm, Sweden to talk about training and how to stay active with your kids.
We'll be joined by trail running legend Emily Forsberg and cross-country ski star Charlotte Kalla.
And I know Jawo from Icona Pop. I don't care. I love it.
But we actually do care.
We really do. Plus, we'll get some fresh reports from our ambassadors out in the field.
And if you've ever thought bags couldn't fall in love, think again. We have a little story coming your way.
That and so much more. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.